Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Sam or Burns back with another episode of the Kings Association. We're just going to start things off here. We're just going to look at our roster and clean some things up because there's some players that aren't happy, and this is a team with 15 players on the roster. So we're gonna trim this roster down a little bit. You see, we're gonna release Cole Aldrich to the waivers. We're gonna go ahead and release James Johnson. As you can see, he is not happy whatsoever with his playing time. So we're going to go ahead and release him, place him on the waivers. So there's two guys gone. And then Travis Outlaw, I thought I could actually get something for. So I didn't actually release him. I'm going to probably look for a trade right now. See what we can get. There wasn't much out there in terms of things I could get. I was looking to shed the salary cap. And that second round pick from the Cavs caught my eye. But obviously I have to look at every trade offer because just that's how I am. But we're going to go ahead and go back to that Cavs trade, I believe. We'll see here in a sec. Yep, we're going to go ahead and go back to that Cavs trade. It gets rid of some cap room. Well, it gives me some cap room. Not much, but it gives me some, and we get a pick out of it that we can hopefully use on something good. So, Travis Outlaw's off the team, so that's three guys off the team. We're going to go ahead and jump into this game against the Celtics. I'm a lot further down the season now, the schedule now. Like, this is the 40-something game, mainly because I don't want to post much from season 1 because it's mainly the rebuilding year. Next season is going to be a lot more games posted, and hopefully we make it to the playoffs next season. I don't think this season's a realistic expectation, but you see Cousins kicking it out to Isaiah Thomas, who's going to knock down that 3 and give the Kings an early 9-7 lead. But I really like the team I've built, and hopefully through the draft we can get someone like Shabazz Muhammad or like Nerlens Noel, maybe get a good shooting guard or a good small forward, something like that. Avery Bradley might not be the long-term solution at shooting guard. Maybe we can look in free agency. I don't know. I'm looking towards the offseason with this team mainly because I don't have very high expectations, and I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. I can see maybe us making a run, but you see after the first quarter we're down. The Celtics have a 3-point lead. Bad decision Terry, no pass Bass, no knee Rondo. You know, all those guys. They're having a good game so far, enough to at least get the Celtics a 3-point lead. So let's talk NBA playoffs for a little bit. Last night, Sunday, we saw last night we saw the Golden State Warriors propelled by Steph Curry and his ridiculous shooting in the third quarter. We saw the Warriors take a 3-1 series lead, and we also saw the Knicks give a game to the Celtics on Sunday, and we also saw the Spurs and Heat complete their series sweeps of the Lakers and Bucks respectively. So basically, for the rest of the playoffs, at least for the rest of the first round, my predictions are I see OKC finishing off their series in 5 games. I think the Rockets are going to steal Game 4, and then OKC is going to go home and get Game 5. And then I see the Clippers winning in 7. I think this is going to be a really good series for the rest from here on out. It's obviously 2-2 now heading back to LA, so we'll see how that goes. And then I got the Golden State Warriors winning in 6 games. I don't think the Nuggets are going to be able to come back from 3 games to 1. I feel like that with Steph Curry playing the way he is, I just think that the Warriors are going to be able to pull this series out. I think they drop Game 5 in Denver, but I think they go home and finish it off in 6. And then moving on to the Eastern Conference, I got the Bulls finishing off the Nets in 6 games. I think they drop Game 5 in Brooklyn as Isaiah Thomas hits the ridiculously deep 3. I think they drop Game 5 in Brooklyn. And then I see the Bulls finishing it off Game 6 in Chicago. So the Pacers-Hawks series, I have the Pacers winning in 5 games. I think, obviously the Pacers didn't sweep, but I think they're going to be able to take Games 4 and 5 and finish off that series. And then I think the Knicks are going to take Game 5 in New York and finish off that series 4-1. And for the rest, I'll probably put up a playoff prediction video, or at least another commentary. Another Kings commentary. I'll talk about more of my playoff predictions, but that's what I have for the rest of the first round. The Miami Heat, my favorite team, they're looking really good so far, and we're gonna get about a week of rest, and so the chances for Miami to repeat are very good. I think they have an easy road to the finals. Chicago, who I predicted, unless it is Brooklyn. But Chicago shouldn't be too much of a problem. The Knicks or the Pacers shouldn't be too much of a problem either. So I think Miami's the clear-cut favorite this year. They're heads and tails above everyone else, and they're coasting right now, and they still swept the series. I know the Bucks aren't necessarily the greatest greatest team in the playoffs, but still, as you see, no pass Bass, gonna pass it over to Rajon Rondo, who's gonna hit that floater. Nice shot there. Celtics up by 6 now. Bad decision Terry up top. You're gonna see bad decision Terry take a step back over Chuck Hayes, and he's actually gonna make a shot like he rarely does in real life, except for that overtime game against the Knicks. But I'm really enjoying the NBA playoffs so far. I know that I can breathe a little easier now that the first round's out of the way for the Miami Heat. And, you know, we welcome, well, I'm not going to say we because I don't own the team. I'm not like, you know, those other guys that say, like, oh, yeah, we're really good. Because, you know, I don't own the team. I don't play for the team. I don't coach the team. But this is going to be one of the worst sequences of basketball you're ever going to see right here. I just felt like I had to put this in because it was pretty funny. But yeah, the Miami Heat, I obviously have them winning the title. So yeah, maybe later I'll make a second round prediction video. I don't know. We'll see. But getting back to the gameplay, Jason Terry gonna hit, he's gonna hit the rim. Missed that pull-up jump shot. Well, not really a pull-up, but a spot-up 3. Tyreek, he's gonna miss. And like I said, this is just one of the worst sequences of basketball I've ever seen in 2K. Just a bunch of terrible plays. Jason Terry, he's gonna miss that pull-up. You see Samardo Samuel's going to miss the layup, and Tyreek with the rebound. Up ahead to Avery Bradley. Finally ends that just awful sequence. Tying the game up at 59, and 61-59 here in the third quarter. Marcus Thornton operating around the circle. He's getting some nifty moves to get by Jordan Crawford for the dunk and tie up the game. But the Celtics, they scored pretty well in this game. You know, whenever I made a run, they made a run back. So it was a really good game. And I felt like I should, you know, share it. But plans for this series, at least the rest of this season, I'm looking to make some moves at the trade deadline. Tyreek is a definite possibility. He could be on the move. We'll see if I end up making any other moves. But my main priority will be trading Tyreek Evans at the trade deadline. And I'm not sure which video or which episode that's going to end up being. I think this might be the last game I recorded before the trade deadline. I think this is our 47th game of the year, I think. We're 20 and 26 or whatever it said at the front. But, I don't know. Tyreek's just not my kind of player. People want me to keep him. They say I should run him at point guard. But the way my team's built right now, I have to run him at small forward, and it just doesn't work out. And it's just not my kind of player. So I'm definitely going to look to move him and hopefully get a first-round pick out of it, considering we're actually having a decent season. For Kings standards at least. And so yeah, Tyreek Evans is going to be my main priority at the trade deadline. We'll see if I do end up making other moves. But like I said, Tyreek's just not my kind of player, and I think it's time to get him out of Sacramento. I don't want to have to pay a max contract for him, or at least close to a max contract. I want to focus on other things like trying to re-sign DeMarcus Cousins in the coming years. I think he's on like the second to last year of his rookie deal or whatever it is. But I'm going to try to re-sign him, get him to a long-term deal because I really like how Cousins plays. I think he's a great fit for this team. Jason Thompson is another guy that I'm going to definitely look to see if I can keep long-term. If I do end up getting someone in the draft that will start over him at power forward, he'll be a great option off the bench. Jason Thompson's a really good player for this team. But getting into gameplay, you see the Kings have a 1-point lead here. My Kings, Jason Thompson, I was just talking about him, and Isaiah Thomas can't hit the big 3. As you see Sacramento with that 1-point lead with about 1:15 remaining now. Bad decision Terry, bringing the ball up the court. He's guarded by DeMarcus Cousins. Going to find no pass Bass in the corner. He's going to pass it over to Terrence Williams, who finds Jeff Green for the baseline jump shot. Celtics with a 1-point lead. Now the Kings, they have a 1-point lead. And bad decision Terry with another bad decision. But Terrence Williams going to get the offensive rebound, and the Celtics now have a 1-point lead with just about 40 seconds to go. Isaiah Thomas turns it over. Rondo up ahead, and this could be the game. They need to stop right here, and Terrence Williams just going to go ahead and throw it down. The 3-point game. Obviously, I have my 3-point lineup in at this point. Patrick Patterson for 3. No, he wasn't my best option. He wasn't my first option for 3. But Terrence Williams going to finish the deal. The Boston Celtics are going to end up winning this game. It was definitely a tough loss, but you know, we played hard, and I love the future for this Kings team. So anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. As you're going to see some Rondo highlights. That was a weird dunk. I don't know if I showed that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed. And I'm loving posting this Kings Association. It's so much fun for me, and I hope you guys love it too. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.
I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge. Tomorrow comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got